Hello everyone, my name is Nadia and this is Darkxstitch. If you've never been here before, I usually stitch full coverage pieces with a couple of smaller charts in between. For some reason, today is not going the way I planned. Usually I film in the morning. There's a cat meowing in the background somewhere. I don't know where he is. He's trying to get to my son's tea. It's now evening time. Everything that I wanted to do today ended up going out the window because I ended up doing other things. So let's just try and get on with the video and hopefully it goes okay. So I hope you've all been well. I hope you all had a good Halloween, a good bonfire night, fireworks night if you celebrate it. It's a kind of a pretty big thing here in the UK. Everybody and their nan had fireworks out around this estate because I live on an estate where it's like built up houses, and they were setting them off all over the place around here. I'm surprised that none of them whacked into the house or something. It was absolutely mental. So all the pets were in, and I went for a little walk late at night. It didn't go far though because there were so many people setting them off in random places. I was like, I'd rather not get hit with the firework today. I have been babysitting my granddaughter. We actually had her firework day, the 5th of November. And I took her out for a little walk, but again, I didn't take her for long because it was too dangerous. Halloween, we had a Halloween party actually, and it went really well. My camera is wobbling and I am really sorry if it's noticeable. I don't know if the camera is going to stay still enough, but I'm trying not to lean on the table because every time I touch it, it makes the camera wobble. Anyway, Halloween we had a party, which went really well. My son decided to go trick-or-treating in the end because at first he said he wasn't going to go. He was just going to do sweets at the door, but he went. So yeah, we've had a really good time. And today I have been restoring my stairs handrail. So I was going to pay somebody to replace them both. So I was going to pay a professional to restore the handrail, not restore the handrail, sorry, put new handrails on. It was going to cost somewhere along the lines of like 340 quid, I think, altogether. And I was like, oh, I'm not paying that. So I've ended up restoring the old ones, which means sanding down all of the gloss, because they've been painted with like white gloss and there was layers and layers of it on both of them, hoping that I could have the natural wood. Turns out that one of the handrails is a different colour than the other handrail, so I've now got to stain them. But it's been a lot longer of a process than what I thought, and I've spent all day on them today because I wanted to strip the fixtures, like the brackets, of the gloss paint as well, so I could spray paint them black, and it's just been a very long day. I ended up getting paint stripper on my thumb, which feels like it's burnt the end of my thumb off, and then halfway through the day, my dad turned up and said that my nan is in hospital. She's okay, but she has a lot of problems with her eyes. She woke up this morning and couldn't see. She's supposed to be having an operation on her eyes, but I have no idea when this operation is coming. It was her birthday over the weekend. She just turned 85. So she will be okay, but I think that's playing on my mind a bit as well because I do worry about her a lot. She's effectively my mum because I don't talk to my mum. So before we do the stitching, which I got a lot of good progress done on one of them, which I'm really excited about. I think it's the most stitches I've ever done on a project in a week. I would like to talk about some people that I've been watching on Flosstube. So I watch these people all the time, but unfortunately I don't, well, apart from the last one because I just found her today, but I don't always comment because a lot of the time when I watch Flosstubers, I'm stitching with you on my big telly. So I can't always comment, but if I mention you in my videos, just know that I watch the channel and I really, really enjoy it. So the first one is Catherine Stitches, and then we have Stitchy Witch. And then the third one is In Stitches with Ebony. The next one is a new one called The Nutty Nerdy Needle, and then Yorkshire Crafter is another one that I found today, and I am missing one, so let me just find her. So I knew I was missing one. She's called the Sleepy Stitcher. So she joined my Facebook group a few days ago, I think, and we've been talking on Messenger since then. She lives in Japan, which I thought was really, really interesting because that's somewhere that me and my partner are thinking of going for our honeymoon. And we've been chatting backwards and forwards, and she told me that she had a channel. So I went to check her out. She's got lots of lovely charts that she's working on, and she's also now decided to work on one of my charts. So I am giving away all of my patterns that I ever created on Etsy on my Facebook group away for free. A lot of people have joined this week, so thank you very much for everybody that has come over to the group. If you just want the free patterns and then you want to hop off again, you're more than welcome to. I don't mind. You can also, because I mentioned this to the Sleepy Stitcher today, if you know people that are not on Facebook that you think would be interested in the patterns that I have on there, you are more than welcome to share them via email, however you like. They're all free. I don't mind if you duplicate them. The shop isn't open and it won't be for the foreseeable future, and if I do open it again, it won't be with those patterns that are free, so they will permanently stay on the Facebook group if you would like to access them. The Facebook group will be in the description of this video and every other video. So all of those people that I mentioned do full coverage as well, by the way, as well as sometimes they do other things like samplers. So let's get on with everything else. I have some haul. So last Flosstube I mentioned Rainbow Dragon, and I mentioned that Cross and Crafts had kitted it up for me because I did not want to. So I haven't actually looked at the package. I opened it to see what it was, realised it was the kit, and haven't looked at it. So I would like to open it on camera with you guys so we can see how their like full kit service comes. So let me get that. So hopefully I am in frame. Let me just move you around a bit more towards the rest of the room. I always try and tuck it because there's junk over there. Well, there's a high chair and a dead plant. But this is the package that it came in, which is very nice. I'm going to reuse this for something. And then it came in a organza. Do you call that organza? Came in a bag. So let's have a look, because I am really looking forward to this. So we have a business card. Thank you for ordering with us. Keep up to date with products and offers. Oh, so they have a Facebook group. Cross and Crafts. So the word cross, then the letter N, and then crafts. They also have an Instagram, which I didn't know. They have Etsy, which is where I was recommended to them by another stitcher. And they have an email account. So here is that going to show? Yep, there's their card. Ooh, I'm excited. Cool. So they have an inventory of all of the stitches, and they are all ticked off, which is nice. So I can double check if I would like to. Yeah, it even says the order. So Rainbow Dragon, 32 count is what I went for. I don't know if I'm going to regret that. 99 colours. Okay. Or 99 threads, because I think there's 90 colours. Right. So it comes in a laminated kind of makeshift pouch, which is cool. So it even has, this is cool. So it even has the name of the company that I bought the pattern from. Heaven and Earth Designs, then obviously my name, Rainbow Dragon, 32 count, easy count Murano, kitted by Cross and Crafts. That's really cool. I like that it's got the actual name of the kit and everything. So we have a needle up there, which is a size 26, which is great because they're the ones that I use. We have another bag for the fabric. Rainbow Dragon overlocked because she asked if I was going to do tent stitch or full cross, because she said obviously it makes a difference in the amount of threads that she needs to send me, which I thought was a really good thing, because usually when you order kits they typically just give you what is on the sheet, but she saved me money because I said to her I want it on 32 count and I'm doing it in tent stitch, so I won't need as much floss as what you typically would if you did it on 14 count full cross, say. So that was really, really good. Love the fabric. And then here are all of the colours. Nice. Okay, so let me untuck them. Whoop. Yeah, okay, so they have been cut, which is perfect for me because I hate it when kits have the colours that aren't cut, because you forget which ones you've cut and which ones you haven't if you don't cut them all at once, because I don't. I cut them as I go and then I forget, and then I end up in a bit of a mess, a knotty mess. So look at all of these beautiful colours. I am very, very happy with this, and I don't know if I can show that. The numbers are very, very clear and large with the symbol next to them as well. So she's actually took the symbols from the chart that I gave her. I didn't give her the actual chart, but I gave her the, you know, the index of the colours and everything. So she's took that and maximised them so I can see the symbols along with the DMC number, which is great. I really like that. So to me, this was worth an extra, what did I say last time? £29 or something I think I paid, alongside the fabric, because I have a needle, I have all of my fabric ready, I have the right amount because she's worked it out how much I need. Can't ask for more than that. Absolutely perfect. And I can stick that straight into one of my bags when I'm ready to start. Okay, so now let's do the stitching. First up is Poinsettia Pixie. This is by Heaven and Earth Designs, and I am doing the 310 first. Now I have moved the hoop, so I don't know if you're going to see all of the progress that I had done, but I have her eye, one eye, and I have a mouth. I really hope the lighting is good today, so I will put the other last Flosstube's progress here, and that is where we are now. And this is stitched on 25 count, and it is 2 strands half stitch. I never say tent because I don't actually do tent properly, I just do half stitch. And I got 2,461 stitches in, so I was really, really happy that I got the mouth in. Really, really happy. And then I will be going along the rest of the face, and so the goal I think for this week is to do the rest of the shape of her face and maybe the eye. I don't know. If I go over the 2,000 stitches, because I have a goal of 1,000 a week and I film every 2 weeks, I might just carry on until I can get the rest of the eye in. I don't know yet. It depends, because I don't actually know what I'm going to stitch on next week yet. I haven't worked that out. So next up is the one I got most of the stitching done. I got a lot of stitching done on this one. So I did this one for the full week of the school half term, which meant that I was in a lovely little routine of waking up early, because I get up at 6 AM every day. I have no reason to be up that early. I just like to get up earlier than everybody else so I can sit down, have a nice cup of coffee and just have a bit of quiet me time, so to speak, and then I start getting people up at 7. So instead of just kind of sitting there scrolling on my phone and whatnot like I usually do, I thought, why don't I get up at 6 and put a film on and stitch, which is what I was doing, and I got so much progress done. It's unbelievable. So this is Venom by Thread Geeks. The artist is Will Shrike. I do not know if it's still available or not anymore, because I noticed they were retiring a few kits, but I didn't remember seeing Will Shrike's name, so I'm not 100% sure, but if it is available it will be in the description below. So, are you ready? I'll put what it looked like last time on first. So here's what it looked like last time, and here's what it looks like now. Ignore my son. I am so pleased with that, because I think we were around here somewhere before that, and I've done all of that. So pleased. And the teeth look so cool. I do not like stitching whites and creams and any light colour at all. It was a real pain in the bum to stitch this, but it looks so cool now it's done. So overall, I got 8,295 stitches done in a week. That is definitely a record for me. I don't think I've ever stitched that much. Ever. I just couldn't stop. I just kept doing it, and I kept thinking, well, I need to move on to another project. And I was like, no, I want to stitch the teeth. I think it's because I wanted to see how they looked, because I did the eye, and I think I did like a tiny little bit of tooth, and I was like, well, he looks really gummy, kind of got to carry on. And I just kept going and going and going, and I really enjoyed it. And because I had such a quiet week and didn't have nothing else to do, it was just a great week for stitching, really. This is stitched 25 count, 2 strands, half stitch with CXC thread. Poinsettia Pixie is CXC thread as well. Most of mine are, unless I specifically say it's DMC. But isn't that so cool? I really want to carry on with this, so I think I am going to keep this in rotation for next week as well, just because I just don't want to stop on it. And this is a goal of mine to finish this by the end of 2025. It is going to get done. I posted a picture of this in my Facebook group. Every Wednesday I do a Whip Wednesday, and I posted a picture on there, and my daughter put a comment saying, I want that when you're finished. And I was like, well, it's for you anyway. I don't think she must have forgotten that I said to her that I was doing her a Venom pattern. We also went to go and see Venom, the new one, me and her, for her birthday, like in between the last Flosstube and this one. It was okay. It wasn't as good as the first or the second one, in my opinion. I was a little bit disappointed with it, and I think my daughter was as well, but it was just fun to, you know, go out and spend some time with her without the baby, because we never... I think that was the first time, actually. I think that was the first time I'd been out with her without the baby. So yeah, it was lovely, but I will definitely be working on this one again, so you will see this next Flosstube. Okay, so the next one is the one I got the least amount done on. It was still okay though, it's still good progress, but this week has been the complete opposite of last week. So I'm filming on Friday, I will edit it tomorrow, and then I'll upload it on Monday. The Monday just gone to today, Friday, has been busy non-stop. So it's been a bit more difficult. I also decided to purchase a video game, which has taken up some of my spare time. I haven't played that much of it, but I bought or purchased Dragon Age. Why did I want to say Dragonstone? Dragon Age Veilguard. So I've played every other Dragon Age so far. One of my favourite games of all time is the first Dragon Age. I haven't really given this one enough time to figure out if I like it or not. I think I've played it for about 5 hours, so about an hour a day so far. But so far it seems good. I don't want to play it too much, because I did so well with my stitching last week. When I bought the game, I was like, if I play this, I'm going to be ignoring my cross stitch. So I'm kind of in two minds whether I want to do it or not. Plus I'm decorating at the same time, which takes up a lot of time. But yeah, so Darf Daddy was purchased on Etsy, the pattern, by Creatively Stitching, I believe. And the artist is Mandy Manzano. I fell in love with this picture a long time ago when I saw it as a diamond painting. Couldn't get it as a diamond painting because it had been discontinued, and the price shot up to something ridiculous, like over £200, and I was like, I'm not paying that. So I ended up finding it in cross stitch. And how long have I been working on this for now? Probably about 2 years. I want to say 2 years. But yeah, I have moved the hoop again as well. So I will try, actually, I'll hold it like this. So this is where we are now. And hopefully I can fit in another picture here. But all I've really done is filled in a bit more of this colour. Then I came over to Darf Daddy's head, filled in some of the lighter colours, but I got really sick of the light colours, so I started filling in the outline of the black, because all of this will be 310. So I just want to make sure I get the outline where it needs to be. But this one is looking good, and it is very easy. It makes me sleepy as well because it's so easy. I don't know why. This one is 25 count, 2 strands, half stitch. And do you know what I've forgotten to do this week? I've forgotten to put my percentages, so I have no idea what the percentages are. I apologise. This, I've stitched 2,034 stitches in 5 days, so from Monday to Friday this week, which is okay actually, considering I've been doing all these other things and keeping really busy. I'm quite happy with that. I know I did a lot yesterday. It says I did 806 yesterday, and I think it's because I knew I was about to film. So I was like, oh, I better get some progress done. But that mostly of that is black. Like, you could get so many stitches in black pretty quickly, but it makes me so tired. I get so bored. I don't get as bored with Poinsettia Pixie as I do with this one, because it's not a block. Like with Poinsettia Pixie, I still need to make sure that those black stitches are going in the right place. But when it's like fill in the blank, it gets a bit, but yeah. CXC thread as well, this is stitched with. I think I heard from somebody, I can't remember who it was, but I heard from somebody that creatively stitching will no longer be, what's the word I'm looking for? These patterns will no longer be available on Creatively Stitching soon. So if there is one you want, I suggest you go and have a look now. I will say they're on the more expensive side. I paid £23 for this pattern or something ridiculous. I know she has to pay the artist, but they are quite pricey. And I was not impressed with the index that came with it, because all the colours are jumbled up. They're not in order, which frustrated the heck out of me when I first bought this. But it's charted really well. The charting is nice, but trying to sort out the floss for this was a pain in the bum. I cannot remember how many colours there was. I know I'm finished with quite a few of them now, so I've took them off my organiser. But this is the second piece that I would like to finish by the end of 2025. And I know that I'm over 50%. I believe I'm at 60. I want to say I'm at 60%, but not 100% sure on that. Oh, do you like my jumper? It is Chopper from One Piece. I stole this jumper from my partner. I organised his wardrobe yesterday, and I see this jumper in there, and I thought, why has he bought that? It won't fit him. So I stole it. I think he bought it online on like a cheap shop somewhere, thinking that it would fit him in an extra large, but when you come over, when it's overseas, it's like 5 times smaller than what he thought it was. So yeah, I've got a new jumper now. So yeah, all in all, I did a lot of stitching. I think for the next 2 weeks, I will definitely be working on Venom, because when I feel like how I do at the minute with that project, where I'm like eager to get my hands on it, is when you should be stitching it. If you're thinking about a project, just do it. That's how I feel anyway. I don't want to be like, well, okay, well, I've penciled that one in for this day, I need to do this one for that day. If I want to stitch on that one, I'm going to stitch on that one. So I think what I will do is do the Poinsettia Pixie 310 first, because it's Friday today, so I can do that tonight, Saturday, Sunday, which is what I have been doing. And it is a nice little weekend thing, because I'm usually quite busy on the weekend, so 310's easy to just pick up and do. So I'll do that, and then Monday to next Sunday will be Venom again, like I did before, which I really enjoyed. And then the Monday to the Friday on that second week before I film, I don't know what I want to do. I'll surprise you. I'll surprise myself. I will find something. But remember, if you've seen a few of my videos back, I said that I have put away half of my projects for 2025 because I want to really make some good work on the others. So it will be one of the ones that I've mentioned that I've kept out. Some of them will have been put away, so it definitely won't be them. Probably end up being Tomb Raider or Lord of the Rings, because they're the ones I usually gravitate to when I want something else to work on, other than the 3 that I've shown you today, because they are probably the ones that are on my mind a lot because I want to get some good progress on them. So I will see you in 2 weeks' time. And yeah, enjoy your stitching, everybody. Come over to the Facebook group if you want a ton of free patterns. I have also agreed that I will be doing one of my patterns as a new start in 2025, but it will be at the end of 2025, not, well, autumn time. So fall/autumn time, I'm going to be working on Hogwarts, which I will put a picture here if I can find it, because I've took all that stuff off my laptop. But yeah, I will be working on one of my own patterns at the end of the year. But if you want to go have a look at them, you're more than welcome to. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.